Welcome back. My name is Steve and thank you for joining me on my photography journey. I want to get back to the basics this week. It's the time of year where you buy a new camera, whether it's for a Black Friday deal that you find. Don't forget that my affiliate links are below if you want to find one from my recommendations. Either that or you wake up to one under the tree on Christmas morning, or maybe even you find yourself a used bargain somewhere. So what do you do with it? So let's rewind back to day one with my camera when I got my Nikon Z5, and let's investigate it together. When you first take your camera out of the box, you're going to find that it's kind of not all together. So you've got a camera, I had the camera body, then it's got various different bits to it. So it's got a cover there, got a charger, got a battery, got this funny little eyepiece here. What else have you got? You've got other bits and pieces that come with it. So that's what we're going to look at now, is kind of what you do with it, what you've got, and get things set up so that you can actually take some pictures. And one thing that won't come in the box but is quite useful is an SD card, if that's what your camera takes. So now that you've got all of these little bits and pieces out on your table next to you, what do you actually do with them? Well, let's connect them up. So first of all, I'm going to start by putting a battery into the Z5. So here's the camera. Underneath here is a little door, which you open up, and that's where the battery goes. Just slots inside, pushes in, and clicks to close. So battery is now in. Before I forget, I actually also want to put my SD card in. So again, we've got a little bit on the side here, flips open. Now you've got two SD card slots in the Z5, labeled 1 and 2. It doesn't really matter which one that you use. So pop SD card in, push, clicks into place, a little flash of a green light, close that one up again. So we're now ready to go. So now that you have all of these things out on your table, what on earth do you do with them? Well, let's connect them up and find out. I'll start by putting the battery into the camera. On the Z5, the battery door is just under here. There's a little catch in the door and it kind of folds back. Pop the battery in and then close it back up. Before I forget, I'm also going to put my SD card in as well. These are the ones that I've had since I got the camera and they've been doing me well, so I do recommend them. I'll link them down below as well, and everything that I mention will be in the description. So the Z5 has two card slots. It doesn't really matter which one you use, or ideally you'll use them both. You'll put matching cards, one in each, so that then that way you can keep a backup of all the pictures that you take. Now we can add the eyepiece, which just clips on here at the back. And then finally the lens. So to put the lens on, unscrew the rear cap on the lens. We need to unscrew this cover like this. Line these two dots up. And then turn the lens in this direction and you'll hear it click into place and it will then be secure. Now, as we have our nice expensive camera and lens, we might want to put a strap on as well. So that's what these kind of toggle things are on the side. And you attach your strap onto these and that's how you keep your camera safe. Safety first. Now we need to take some pictures. Assuming that our battery is actually fully charged, we've got our SD card ready to go. The first thing that we want to do is turn our camera on, and we will see in our menu that once you press the menu button, you will see that you choose your language. So let's just double check it's on English for me. I'll click OK on that. And then that's kind of it for the bits that you need to do before actually taking your pictures. So then you can turn your dial around to auto or manual, however you prefer, and then start taking some pictures. So let's do that now. Let's just take a few pictures in my office and then we'll look at what we do with them after that. And there we go, we've taken a couple of pictures of just the things on my desk, the accessories that we get with the camera. And now we want to edit those pictures. So we need to get our pictures from the camera onto our computer. So let's take our SD card out of the camera. We just open this flap again, press the card to eject it, and it kind of pops out. We can then put the card into our computer and load up the files. We can edit them in lots of different programs. This could be a free one that you already have installed on your computer, so Apple Photos potentially, or one that you have bought specifically to edit these pictures. So something like Lightroom or Photoshop. So once you put that SD card into your computer, you'll see it pop up as an extra drive. And then this is where you can transfer the images from there onto Apple Photos, onto Lightroom, and start editing. I've talked before about how I edit photos, so I'm not going to go into detail on that today, but I just want to say that put your photos onto your computer, do your editing, and then you can save them in whatever format you want. You can email them to people, print them off, put them on Instagram, whatever you want to do with them. So it's nice and straightforward to go from opening the box with your new camera in to actually taking some pictures and getting those pictures out into the world. And the best thing to do is just keep on practicing. Take photos of lots of different things, edit those photos. You will delete a lot of them. That's the thing with digital cameras compared to film. Film does kind of have a special look to it, a special feeling to it when you are taking pictures and you know you've only got 24, 36, whatever it is to take. Whereas with your digital camera, whether it's a Nikon Z5, whether it's a Canon Rebel, or the most up-to-date flagship camera from any of the big companies, you can take lots of pictures, you can save lots of pictures, you can delete lots of pictures. So just get out there, take lots of pictures, learn photography, practice photography, and just enjoy yourself basically. It doesn't matter what camera you've got, just get outside or inside, just take pictures. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time for more on my photography journey. So have a great week. Bye.